Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly Lee, and on my channel, I talk about everything witchcraft and spirituality related that I do in my everyday life, as well as aromatherapy, herbalism, and of course, tarot. Today, I have a little bit of not an unboxing, maybe an unbagging, because it did come in a bag. So one of my all-time favorite movie genres is horror, and I do have a couple horror tarot decks, but I came across this on Etsy, and I just want to shout out really quickly where I found it. So they did include a business card, so it is Bobby's Tarot Decks. So if you just want to go to etsy.com/shop/Bobby's Tarot Decks, this is where I found it at. I saw it, I fell in love. This is where we're at. So it did come in a little cloth bag, so it does not come in a box, and it does not come with a guidebook, but there is a reason for, so it is an oracle deck. It is not a tarot deck. It is oracle. So these are the backs. Very cool. Skulls. The backs really drew me in as well. Cardstock is really good. It is a kind of like a shinier, slick card, like printing. So it should be pretty good on shuffling and the like. But let me zoom in a little bit here for you so you can get a good look at it. Okay, and so we are just going to do a flip through. I've looked at a couple of them, but I have not looked at all of them, so I am very excited. So first we have Witch's Hour. Your power peaks in the stillest moments. Make your moves when the world is quiet. And see, it is that very shiny. Vision. Look beyond first appearances. The truth rarely wears a pretty face. I love that, through the glass and the liquid, you can see the skull. That's very cool. Time. Be mindful what you rush now may return unfinished later. Oh, City Morgue. Okay. Thirst. Desire unchecked becomes obsession. Drink wisely. Okay. The Whisper. A small voice speaks truth. Ignore the scream and listen to the hush. The Veil. You're seeing glimpses of the truth. Don't look away just because it hurts. Aw. Okay, I do like seeing he's a little upset, a little crying. There's a little easel with a paint. Okay. The Trial. The path you're on is marked with warnings. Are you walking forward or repeating a circle? Okay. The Storm. Oh, this is yellow. Chaos is here. Shelter or stand strong, but don't deny the happening. The Smile. Be weary of kindness that comes too easily. It often hides teeth. Ooh. Like that. The Shovel. You can dig for truth or dig your own hole. Okay, I really like that one. Okay. The Offering. You must give to gain. Choose wisely what you leave at the altar. Okay. Are those heads? Are they masks? Looks like it's in a little pillowcase with some pearls. Okay. Is it that guy's masks? That person? The Lantern. You carry more wisdom than you use. Light your own path before following another's. The Knife. You can cut old ties or new wounds. The tool is the same, only your intent changes. Night Fog. Not all confusion is accidental. Someone may be blurring your path on purpose. Ooh. Okay. And I do need to look and see how many cards are in this because I do not remember. So give me just 1 second and I will look that up for all of you. Let's see. And these cards are poker size. So they are on the smaller side. Let's see. 19. So it says push past the spider webs and step into a world where shadows whisper and the unknown lurks around every corner with the Horror Oracle deck, inspired by chilling imagery from the classic horror comics of the 1950s and 60s. This deck offers spine-tingling art and daily insight. Each of the 48 cards is adorned with a hauntingly beautiful full-color illustration straight from the cover of a vintage horror comic, capturing the raw elegance of a forgotten era. Perfect for those who seek answers and advice. Yeah, so the cards are 2.5 by 3.5, which is a poker deck size. So you get 48 cards in a poker-sized deck. The Eyes. You are being watched. Move with intention, not fear. I like that one. He's creepy. He's creeping on people. The Door. You keep knocking on the same opportunity. Perhaps it's time to find another entrance. I like that one. The Doll. Someone is trying to pull your strings, cut the thread. I find dolls very disturbing, like porcelain dolls, ones, that like eyes move, things like that. I find them very disturbing. Curses. You keep repeating the same pattern. Break it before it becomes a legacy. Okay. The Clock. Time isn't waiting for you. Move now or you will be moved. So say, shock is struck by every tick of the clock. I will say just so far, I have noticed some of the images go very well with the sayings on them. Some of them do not at first glance. I'll say that. At first glance, it does not. So we'll have to see. The Cauldron. Your emotions are simmering. Stir with care. Look at that little guy. The Book. Hidden knowledge wants to be found, but remember, once read, it cannot be unread. I do like that one. Once you know, you can't unknow. Strangers. Everyone's pretending. Strip away the illusions and find out what they really want. Rotten. Something is decaying in your life. Let it go before it infects the rest. Oh, he's a gravekeeper. This is Ashes of Thomas Braun. Okay. Power. You don't need to raise your voice to command the storm. It's true. Moonlit path. Not everything clear is safe. Trust your gut over your eyes. So it looks like she is chained by that woman, and he's going to try and maybe come and like rescue her. The paradigm is that one of was died for his loved one. The mirror room. Reflection is dangerous when you avoid honesty. Face yourself. Okay. Hunger. There's a longing in you that's gone on unfed. Feed it, but not with anything that bites back. How? You feel something primal stirring. Let it out before it tears through you. The haunting. Something from your past keeps returning. Acknowledge it or be possessed by it. Okay, yeah, it's a little puppeteer. Guidance. Listen, what you call coincidence might be direction in disguise. Okay, so we're on like a chessboard, and he is moving things around. But is it in a good way? Is it in a bad way? Grave whisper. An ancestor's trying to speak. Listen through dreams and intuition. Grave soil. Something buried still breathes. Revisit what you thought you had laid to rest. Footsteps. Oh, this is yellow again. Can you hear that sound behind you? It's the past trying to catch up. Yeah, now the white on the yellow, even on the camera, but also in real time, that is kind of hard to see. So that was a choice to do white printing on the yellow. Flames, you're drawn to danger like a moth to a candle. Just don't be surprised when you catch fire. Echoes, the past lingers louder than you think. Be careful which memories you invite back in. Okay, so they're like on a boat, being chased down. Okay. Dreams, your sleeping mind is wiser than you believe. My dreams have been intense lately. Something unsaid still speaks. When silence lingers, listen closely. Dead air. Cracked mirror, embrace the fracture. You've changed, whether you want to admit it or not. A cold spot, something unnatural lingers. Cleanse your space and your spirit. Chained, what binds you may once have saved you, but now it's only rust and weight. Candle wax, your energy is dripping away. Burn with purpose, not waste. Blood moon, intensity is rising. Channel it or it will consume you. So far, I am loving this. Bleeding heart. Compassion is noble, but don't bleed out for those who won't bandage your wounds. I love the artwork. I love the old school like comic. Binding. You made a promise. Is it still yours to keep? Contracts can be broken. Awakening. Listen to what rises with you. There's truth in silence before the dawn. What's he doing wearing that little gargoyle? Okay. Giddy up. The mask. Not everyone who smiles means well. Look past the charm to see the hunger underneath. Reclaiming. Pick up the parts of yourself you once abandoned to survive. And lastly, we have collector. Let go of what no longer serves you. You don't need more things. You need less fear. There he is, putting people in a jar. There's a little goblin, it looks like, in a cage. Lady chained in the back. Okay, so there you have it. That is the Horror Oracle from Bobby's Tarot Decks. That is the back, and it's like I said before, it does come in a little bag like that. And this was designed and printed and made by Bobby's Tarot Decks. So I hope you all enjoyed looking and listening to me talk about this horror oracle deck. I do have an idea that will probably pair it with my horror tarot deck. I may do a video comparing the two and seeing how they coexist together. Sometimes I don't know about matchy things, because like horror and horror, but we'll see how it works out. I may try it with the pulp tarot too, because it's like the same like comic book style. But thank you so much for stopping by. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. You don't know how much I do. I wish you nothing but blessings and growth, and I will see you next time. Bye.